Aloha, friends and neighbors. Welcome to show 854. 854 weeks I've served you. We're going to go after the middle of April 2013. Shame to the age we live in. Roger Christie's still in jail. Federal judge wouldn't let him out. They didn't name the judge. Pluto is stationing on the 14th. So it's all about police and guns, and hopefully a few of you will realize you're living in a police state with roadblocks. You know, hey, show me your papers. Anyway, what's this? This is my friend Alala. We're going to crow a little bit. Caw, caw, caw. That's a prediction I made for the 27th of March. If you remember, it was all about Jupiter bringing flooding to eastern Kauai and western Oahu, and wow, did it hit, huh? They closed the Honolulu River bridge, they closed the schools, the trail to Kalalau's permanently closed, 17 inches of rain in one day. Caw, caw. Hit right on time, hit the place, hit the time. Nice thing is Jupiter doesn't usually hurt people. He's the great benefic. But caw, caw, time and place, prediction, accurate. And I'm on my third week of the flu bug, and I'm getting over it. I'm feeling better. Anyway, let's go and do the sky mirror and see what Pluto's doing. Eek! A bug! Panicky. That's the way you feel when you turn the corner and there's a roadblock and the police are checking for DUIs. Eek! A bug! I drove down into Kona 2-3 days ago, and my son Michael spotted a policeman up on a little hill with binoculars hiding behind a car, older fella. And sure enough, as you go over the little hill right down into Kona town, there's a vacant lot on the right, and there was a bunch of policemen writing tickets really fast for no seat belts. Oh boy, $100 fine, you didn't wear your seat belt. Some of the worst cases are the DUI stuff. Mothers Against Drunk Drivers in cahoots with overzealous politicians have lowered the blood alcohol rate to a ridiculous low. This whole alcohol thing is all predicated upon alcohol causing accidents, whereas the truth is it's carbon monoxide. And yes, putting people to sleep, driving off the road, crossing the center line, that's what's killing people. The police won't listen. No, they're already stuck in their rut. We're happy just handing out DUIs. No, we don't want marijuana legalized because we're having too much fun busting those hippies. Geez. The police don't learn easily in this country, and in this county, and in this state. But they do learn. Sooner or later, take the money away from them. They shouldn't be stopping people out there willy-nilly on the road. They're invading your civil rights, smelling your breath, hauling you in if you don't take the breathalyzer. Were you doing something wrong? Something unsafe? No. You just hit the roadblock. Yes. Heil Hitler! Show me your papers! That's what it's about. Don't believe you're living in a police state, huh? I didn't either. It took me a long time to get to this conclusion. But after what I've been through in my life, anyway, I'm going to continue to ply my trade here and hopefully turn on another 100 monkeys to the fact that astrology is true and that it works and that you can use it for your benefit and you can understand your world better, understand yourself, your natal chart. Do you know your rising sign? Well, if you don't know your rising sign, you don't even, come on, get your birth time, call up your astrologer, that's me, 322-3584, at a reasonable hour. I'll put you in the computer and calculate your rising sign. And after that, you read your rising sign in the newspaper columns, not your sun sign. The sun is the father in your chart. The moon is the mother in your chart. You are the rising sign. Caw, caw, caw. Get a handle. Find out what your rising sign is. Then the sky mirror will make a big difference. You'll see it much more clear. And when you use your pocket astrologer, by the way, the name is being changed to Sky Mirror Astrology. Isn't that nice? Yes. And I told the man who made the program, I'm happy that he's using Sky Mirror. So if you go and try to buy the app here in the next, well, you'll probably find it isn't under Pocket Astrologer anymore. It's under Sky Mirror Astrology. And it's getting better. The next generation does more things for the same price. And we'll be talking about it as we go along. Anyway, let's go do the Sky Mirror now and cover the middle of April on Pluto stations. See what kind of mischief the police will do. Come on.
Billions in new oil and natural gas industry taxes?
Not a good idea.
It just doesn't make sense.
It's not just gas, it's not just heating our homes, it's everything.
Definitely going to kill some jobs.
I think it's short-sighted.
Say no to Washington's new energy taxes.
I don't know what Washington is thinking.
Pope Francis came out today, and one of his themes for his speech was to stop ripping off the non-renewables from the earth, exploiting the earth. Have you seen the new commercials that the oil and gas industry is running? Drill it up, make it cheaper, keep it American, make jobs. Oh yeah, keep it American, make jobs. You know, these guys obviously haven't got a clue about global warming, have they? And they're willing to take the last of the oil. Now that oil is supposed to be for your grandchildren and your grandchildren's grandchildren. Can't make it again, you know. Yeah, it's not renewable. They took out all the good oil, and then the poor oil, and then the crappy old high viscosity oil, and now they're getting sulfur oils and oil sands, and they're going back for the natural gas that they all left behind before. They're hungry. So look, you know, are you buying those commercials? Eek! What's going on here anyway? Could be Pluto is trying. Pluto rules things underground, like fracking, unseen things, oil, sulfur oils especially. Pluto always reeked of sulfur. He's like the devil, the things. Anyway, that's why it has to do with volcanoes. Pluto is stopping on the 12th. You're on the probably watching the show on the 11th. So Pluto's stopping tomorrow night. And when it stops, it floods your consciousness. You know, your great-great-great-great-grandchildren will have no oil to make plastics with, to make organic chemicals with, because these guys are going to take it all. You know, the oil was discovered in the USA, and we started getting it out, and we got it all out. Well, 95% of it out before the rest of the world did. So we went to Venezuela and to Saudi Arabia, where the great pools were. Well, the great pools are gone, folks. And you better conserve what we got left for the sake of 10 generations from now. Anyway, Pluto has to do with recycling, yeah, and things of that nature. Stop all this injection of termicides underneath houses. It goes down, kills the reef. Happened on Oahu. They call them legacy. You got legacy pollutants over there. Pluto, underground things. Aldrin. They go down and they poisoned all the little animals in your shoreline, in your streams, and in your ponds. You can't eat those. Legacy pollutants, things underground, see? They're trying to hide all the nuclear waste and the salt domes underground. Oh yeah. Thing is, oh, never mind. What am I doing? I'm freaking out. Eek, it's a bug. Peeks out. Yeah, on the 12th. But it'll be strong 20 days before and 20 days after. Your little sense of panic. Handle the bugs. Yeah. Mars and Venus okay? Well, Mars is only, 3 degrees off Venus here. Yes, and they're headed towards Taurus, where they get really randy and it gets very sexy. And as you go on towards the end of next week, you'll see Venus about to go into Taurus soon, and Mars is chasing her, and the Sun is there. You think the whole world has to do only with Victoria's Secret and the underwear scam. Venus. Well, the big thing is, see this dotted red line from Uranus at 9 degrees of Aries, and it's running over here to Saturn at 9 degrees of Scorpio. These are the guys making the rules and the laws. But oh yeah, we need to get as much oil out of our own oil sands and gas sands as we can now, not be in the hands of foreign markets, or make jobs, or my God, lying with a straight face. And Saturn in a quincunx, 150-degree angle to Uranus, just off Uranus, says, the heck with the environmentalists. We don't need any of that stuff. Nope, we don't. So, okay, where are we? Let's talk about day-by-day stuff. Back here on the 27th, we had that full moon that squared Pluto and opposed Uranus, and it really amplifies the panicky, sudden isolationism, but most of all, power and control things. The police, Pluto stands for police, stands for a lot of things. It's the alligator inside your mind. You've got a Pluto, it's a brainstem and a little bulb on top. Flight or fight, a reptile, survive. Watch the Survivor stuff on TV. There's Pluto. They all go underground, huh? Okay, enough of this silliness. Now you got the flavor of the time, and the flavor is Pluto. Yes. Let's see how it goes day by day. We're just going to run the moon around the edge of the chart, and as it hits the different planets and makes angles to them, it kind of gives us the mood of the times. And that's what we're looking for. Now, this isn't your chart. This is a generic chart, right? And if you're on the Thursday night show about here, well, you're in the Venus zone. The moon's going by Venus. Feels loving, feels sexy. Woo! Hope you were with somebody you loved here Wednesday for the new moon in Aries. At least somebody you can tolerate for the next month, because they'll be around for a month generally. So Thursday night, goody goodies. And wait, is that Thursday night? No. Here's Friday, so Thursday night was here. That means it's Thursday morning when the moon goes by Venus. So, enough's enough. The moon's in Taurus, and you're going to feel it for a while. There's an opposition to Saturn Thursday, just before dinner. Feels cold and old and broke and a little scary. And then there's a trine to Pluto. We get new information Thursday night, April 11th. We feel more okay with